Dallas, Texas. I'm in old East Texas. Look at the beautiful sky. I'm live. This is really a gang stalking video. Going live from Dallas, Texas. Gang stalkers. I'll switch it to the street. Live out in Dallas, Texas. Being gang stalked. Intimidation tactics that don't work. They got the bright lights on me shining from that building. I'm going live right now. Show that I'm being gang stalked in Dallas, Texas. I'm in old East Texas. I'll just let y'all just watch. It's the cops and the government, along with family members that I'm not going to say right now. Just have me gang stalked, having the vehicles shine their bright lights in my face. This is what they do when they gang stalk you. They get vehicles to shine a bright light in your face. Look at that beautiful sky though. They got a truck over here shining their bright lights in my face, as you can see, because they know I'm recording. They're always around watching and everything. I'm not a bro. I am a female. I'm pretty sure there's gang stalkers on my live too. This is the apartment building that I stay at. They do noise cancellation. They know that I'm recording right now. So they just got this truck sitting here with the bright lights shining on me. As you can see, it's glaring. I see some Johnsons in here. There's that same truck that was sitting there with their bright lights on me. As you can see, the gang stalker going past. Look at them. They're going to bring a lot more. This is what it's called when you're gang stalked in Dallas, Texas. Oh, it's way more. They know I got my phone. They know that I'm recording. So they're going to not do as much. I don't know why DC is in here. You talking about ignore it. You're not gang stalked. So how you going to tell somebody to ignore being gang stalked? If it was happening to you, would you want people to ignore it? If it was you and your family, you would want somebody to speak up and say something on it and record. I'm doing this for my safety and my son's safety. My son is upstairs right now, but they try to attack us with pit bulls the other day at the park. They're trying to do dangerous stuff to us, so I have to give it attention. This is me protecting myself, and also this is also me letting people see what's really going on. They be doing the most. They do the most, trust me. This is nothing compared to what they normally do. This is nothing. This is actually quiet. They normally go all in. Oh, wait till I go live from up inside the apartment. Y'all gonna hear all kinds of crazy noises and stuff they got behind the refrigerator and all kinds of stuff. They're not trying to be out too much because, you know, they know that I'm recording. They got cameras all around me. There's cameras right there from that building right there. That's the building I live in. Look like a prison. Feels like one too. Look who's coming through. That's who gang stalking me, is the feds. That's exactly who is gang stalking me. They can feed on my anxiety all day long. They've been doing this for 9 years. I've already had anxiety before they even started doing this, but I understand what you're saying. But they can feed off whatever they want. They get really mad and angry when you talk about it. They want everybody to be quiet and don't say anything and not to get the evidence, because that's how they get full, complete control, is when you ignore them, you don't record. That's like setting your own self up. You have to record it. And this street is normally quiet, except for when I'm out here. Look at the police came back. Look what I tell you. Look what I tell you. That's stalking. Why is this police stalking me? Look at them. Look at them. So y'all see what I'm saying, right? The evidence is right here. Let's see what this gang stalker's got to say. I am actually live right now on YouTube, recording. Y'all are all as my witness. I got, what, 10 people in the building? Why would the police randomly just show up when those are the people that's actually gang stalking me? Oh, my bad. Laker, how you doing? If I'm saying it right. I might be saying your name wrong. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. But like I said, I'm live right now. Nothing's happening other than me recording live and y'all on the live looking at the beautiful sky at night. Dallas, Texas, Old East Dallas. They're trying to act like something happened now. I was out here recording before they showed up, and y'all seen that nothing happened. I had just came out the building like 5 minutes before I started recording, so it was nothing going on, nothing happening. Like I said, I live in that building. It was nothing happening in the building. So all of a sudden, they pull up, and they're the ones that's been stalking me and my son, putting our life in danger. Having people do the weirdest stuff. Oh, I got plenty of videos. I got a lot of them. I'ma always protect myself. Yeah, because I already said that I was gonna do this, go live. I don't like to be on live or whatever, but they had gang stalkers. I did have a page where I was doing all my godly stuff and trying to be in my zen, trying not to worry about what they were doing. But as you can see, I'm being targeted and followed. There was no reason for the police to just show up randomly where I'm standing at. They want to keep getting paid because they get paid. They pay a lot of people, and they also get paid to gang stalk, and that's why they get so angry when you speak out on it. They don't want to get in trouble. They want to keep it a big secret. They got a big secret society going on, and the world needs to be aware of what's happening. They try to do fear tactics. They try to put fear in me and my son every single day, all day long. This is what they do. Every day, all day for the last 9 years. Me and my son being a victim of gang stalking since 2017. And I finally got the courage to speak out about it because I am on housing programs and on government stuff. So I know I'm taking a risk doing it. But I have to do it because if I don't, they're out to get me and my son. I feel like they might try to do something to us. Like the other day, this is what made me really want to stand up and speak out, is because at first they was just doing stuff to try to intimidate us. They weren't trying to really harm us or nothing. But the other day when we was at the park yesterday, they had two pit bulls off the leash trying to get the people to get the dogs to attack us and stuff. And it was just, that was scary because it was two of the pit bulls off the leash, and the people that had the pit bulls was allowing them to try to attack us. And I let the person know, I'm like, why do you got your dog off the leash? And they're like, oh, nobody's here. But every time they bring gang stalkers around, the police magically show up. Every time me and my son leave, because we got to leave the house almost every day to try to avoid them. They follow us foot to foot. When I say the lights turn on, we can go to the park will be empty. As soon as we show up, the whole park is filled up with people playing sports, and like they do like to do a lot of stuff to make sure they are around you, to make sure that they can keep an eye on you. I don't need nobody governing me. I'm not committing no crime. Standing here outside minding my business is not a crime. And like I said, usually it'd be 100,000 cars. Wait till I get more footage. I only went live because they've been doing some really intimidating tactics the last few days. Like, it's escalated. So I'm making sure I'm protecting myself, and making sure. And the girl, like, yeah, as far as that pit bull, they were saying, oh, the pit bulls don't bite. They don't bite, but I had an umbrella because it was lightly raining, and I had an umbrella in my hand, and that's the only thing that kept the dogs like at bay was the umbrella. But the girl was like, put the umbrella down, put the umbrella down. I keep telling you to put the umbrella. I said, but why are your dogs off of a leash? She worried about, and it was a guy with her. He was sitting there. It was two pit bulls. He was sitting on the bench while he's watching her trying to get the dogs from stop attacking us. But as soon as I came in the park, I was like, gang stalkers are at the park. As soon as I said that, she automatically knew that I knew what was up. So she let the dogs do that. She let them come to where we were at, and then trying to play like, it was an innocent thing. That's what they'll do. They be using dogs. They be using people. Like, they use the whole community. The whole community be against us. We don't know none of these people. We new to Dallas. We're not new, but we're fairly new. We not. That's not my hometown. I'm originally from Maryland, but I moved up here like almost 3 years ago, and we've been gang stalked the whole time. As you can see, they'll have like, they usually do the color-coded cars. They'll have like the same color cars come by, like 5 of the white cars or 5 of the red cars, whatever color they're using for that day. They'll have all of those vehicles followed. Then they'll have people coming up to us, saying crazy stuff to us, always trying to get in confrontations with me and my son. When I'm out here minding my business by myself without my son being here, they'll usually bother me more when he's not around. When he's out here, they'll do it less. I guess because he's a witness. He's 21, so he's a witness to it all. But yeah, you can say snitches get stitches all you want. Because like I said, if it was happening to your family members and somebody's being creepy and following you and watching you in your home, in the privacy of your home. I know it's hidden cameras. They can hear everything we say. They follow our footsteps literally step by step. Like I'm literally serious. Like if my son was out here, I would walk down the street and point the camera. You would see all the lights turn on. They'll turn the lights on and off, on and off. Every footstep we make, they bring people around us. You don't understand it if you ain't been through it. There's no reason. We're not criminals. They done lied to these people, told these people all kinds of lies about us, made up all these stories, saying I'm a prostitute and all kinds of stuff, drug dealer, all kinds of stuff they done made up and said all this stuff about us. God knows what else they done told these people. But they're paying all these people. My whole building is full of gang stalkers. The whole building. Nobody works in the building. Maybe 2-3 people at best. Everybody else, young, old, they sit in the house, watch us all day long, all night long, playing on the camera. They triggered our cameras. The woman in the building is Homeland Security. She done told me a whole bunch of stuff. They gave her my personal information. They do a lot. There's so much stuff, man. I could write a book on all the stuff that they do. So yes, I have to go live for my safety when I'm out here. I told my son that that's what I was going to do because they keep trying to aggressively, either send dogs, people to try to attack me when we're just standing outside minding my business. They'll get cars to drive by aggressively, fast. But when we're inside the house, that's the funny thing. I can record from my window and the street will be clear. It would be nobody out here, like empty. Soon as we come outside, even if it's just me by myself, the whole street filled up with people all of a sudden. Like all these people surrounding us. Strangers and stuff coming up to us, saying crazy stuff, threatening us, doing all kinds of stuff. Like, they need to be exposed for what they're doing. They're not going to keep getting away with it because that's what they're banking on. There's another one shining bright lights in my face. But that's what they do, too. They'll come by with vehicles. If we're sitting anywhere, they'll start just shining bright lights in our face. They're trying to start stuff and trying to aggravate us, but I think they're going a little bit deeper because they knew that I said that I was going to start recording everything. How do they know everything that I'm saying? Like, if I'm in the privacy of my home, no one should know what I'm saying out loud. When I talk out loud, it's like they got a plan for everything that I say. The apartment complex is in on it too. I'm going live to protect myself while I'm out here. Because once they did that thing at the park with the pit bulls, I'm like, damn, they really trying to kill us. They trying to go hard with it. They're not just trying to intimidate us. They trying to get us attacked so they can act like, oh, the dog did it. It's nothing that we could do because the dog did it. Nah, When you play with my son like that and you trying to risk his life and he's not doing anything to no one, I'm not doing anything, he's not doing anything. So why are we being surrounded by people like we're criminals, knowing we're not criminals? I haven't been in trouble since I was probably like 18 years old. I'm 49. Why are y'all following us around? They got creepy people following us around. All these people, we done seen them 100,000 times. I have so many videos in my archive showing all the same people. I done recorded from the park, everywhere we sit, how we see the same people. Dallas is a very big place. Dallas is not small at all. There's chances of running into the same people everywhere you go. It's highly unlikely unless you're being gang stalked. That's the only way you're going to see the same people over and over and over again. It's just crazy. I only went live really, y'all, just to show you a smidget of it. This is nothing compared to what it normally is. Normally it's really bad. I almost got hit the other day. They try to run over top of my foot. They try to rush you across the street. And once you're trying to cross the street, it'll be no cars coming. As soon as you get up to the street, there's 1,000,000 cars, 100 cars in line, and just they're trying to like delay. It seems like they just do a lot of stuff to try to delay you. I don't know what these people got going on, but whatever they got going on, somebody's my enemy. seem like it's my mother because she's the person that I feel is telling these people this stuff. She hates me and my son. And I didn't think at first that she would have anything to do with that. But I'm like, I don't know, because it just seems like it gets more aggressive when I don't talk to her. If I talk to her all the time, sit on the phone all day gossiping, it seems like it's less of gang stalking. As soon as I don't give in to that, it seems like it's just, you know, yeah, I can go into the building. I sure can. They done broke in our home. I had police fingerprint. Of course, nothing's gonna come out of it if they're the ones doing it. But they done broke into our home, stole my son's cell phone. Why would you steal a free government phone? But it was computers and TVs in the home. They went past the TV, computer, stuff that you could actually sell and make a profit of. A free government phone. If you stealing that, you're stealing that for information purposes. You stealing that for some other reasons. There's no reason for you to steal a phone. You break in to steal a phone. I ain't never heard of that. A free government phone? When there's computers and TVs, and they knew where it was at. How would you know where the phone is at if you don't have hidden cameras in our place? My son hid the phone underneath the blankets. He came back, the phone gone. I called the phone thinking, okay, maybe he lost it or something like that. The gang stalker stole the phone, answered the phone, and when I was saying bring my son's phone back, they hung up. He never recovered that phone, so we got him another phone. So now we got to bring all our stuff. We're tired of carrying heavy stuff. Every time we leave, we got to bring computers, computer cords. We got to bring all of this stuff, carrying all this stuff around, just because we're trying to protect the little bit of stuff that we care about so they won't steal it. Like all these people, how you let somebody just break in our apartment? But yeah, I am going to go in, see what's going on. Which nothing's going on. These people are friends with the cops here. I said Homeland Security lives in our building. She told me. She gave me some information, but she told me stuff I already knew. So I'm like, ain't no use. And she tried to befriend me and my son and buy us food and stuff to befriend us to get information. But I learned my lesson about that. Not to trust no one. Oh yeah, and they put stuff on the steps too. This is me going back to my door. Deshaun, I'm on live right now, and the police came and pulled up while I'm on the live stream right now on YouTube. And police pulled up, rushed in the building like it was something going on up here. But I'm gonna end this live, but I'm gonna definitely come back with more footage at another time. I really wasn't planning on going live just yet, but to keep myself protected, I had to go live. I had to make sure I was safe out there and to show y'all a little bit, but it's a lot more. But yeah, I will see y'all on the next live. Thank you for who all came in and supported the live. I'll be back with more live. Thank you.